Hi guys. Well, today is probably going to be my most favorite video by far. Today is the day that I have reached my halfway goal to losing 100 pounds. Cue the balloons and confetti and horns. I am so excited, and I want to share with you not only how I did it and why I did it, but some really dreadful photos that I would never have shown before this. So I hope you'll stick around. I've got lots to talk about. Sorry, I'm in my crap room again, but it's the quietest room in the house right now. So just bear with me. Um, yeah, I started this carnivore journey. Well, it'll be 15 weeks ago, Monday. But prior to doing carnivore, 3 months prior to this, I started on what I referred to as my healthy lifestyle makeover journey. And for 3 months before I found carnivore, I was trying a variety of things, just trying to feel better, trying to lose weight. And I lost about 15 pounds, but that was it. That was the extent of it. And yeah, then one day, miraculously, and I think this is how it happens for all of us, somebody told me about the carnivore diet. I'd never really heard about it before, or if I did, I just didn't really think much of it. I just thought it was crazy. So I was so desperate, so desperate. I felt so bad, not as bad as I did before I started my healthy lifestyle journey. Prior to that, I was bedridden, depression, super overweight, super sick, had to go into the hospital for blood transfusions, anemic, just felt god awful. And I was 62 and I just couldn't see that it was going to get any better. So I decided to just pull myself up by the bootstraps and figure it out. And I was just trying all kinds of things, just trying, various um, I don't know, I was drinking more water and I thought if I just ate healthier, which I didn't know what healthier was. I was eating iron fortified cereals because that's what my doctor told me to do. And I was eating salads and I was walking. And after 3 months of that and only being down 15 pounds, I was starting to get pretty miserable because I had so far to go. So when a coworker or a client's mother told me about the carnivore diet, I was ready. I was like, I'll try anything. Even though I thought it sounded a little bit crazy, I was willing to give it a try. And thank God I did. Because here I am, 15 weeks later. I'm halfway to my 100-pound weight loss goal. So I'm down 50 pounds. And I feel fantastic. I have energy now. I haven't felt this good since I don't know when, because I don't recall ever feeling good. Most of my life I have felt like crap. I have felt unhappy because I was living off a standard American diet. Even when I was thinner, I was still eating like crap. And so I always had that mental fog. I had sleep problems, digestion problems, all the problems that most Americans have. I had skin issues and I got sick all the time. And it was awful. And until I discovered what it was like to feel good, I had no idea how bad I felt. But since being on the carnivore diet and learning what good feels like, it just makes me sad that I had lived so long feeling so crappy when I didn't need to. And I'm hoping that I can get that word across to other people. There's a lot of carnivores right now, and we're all trying to get the word out because it's so important, because they are trying to shadow ban us because they don't want people to know. They don't want people to stop eating all the carbs and all the sugars because that's what, puts money into their pocket, and it keeps us on medications, and it just perpetuates the whole cycle. So if we were to all be doing this, that's really going to be a big bummer for them, right? So they're going to try and keep this from happening. But if there's enough of us and we can all get the word out, things are going to change. They're starting to change. People are starting to become aware in the mainstream media. And I think more and more people are starting to realize that what they're eating is just toxic. It's just crap. And we know now that the food pyramid was bought and paid for by the big food industry and big pharma, and it's totally wrong. And Meat is not going to give you heart issues. Carbohydrates is what's going to give you heart issues. Sugars are what is going to give you heart issues. But for years, they told us that it was red meat. That was the culprit for all of the health issues. And we're learning that that's not true anymore. But besides all that, um, once I realized that and I started eating beef, butter, eggs, I ate some cheese, very little, and I still drink coffee. My life changed drastically within days. I started noticing different things clearing up. I started having more energy. I started sleeping better. My headache stopped. The all over pain and inflammation that I had suffered with for the longest time. It was so bad I thought I was going to eventually have to have surgery on my knee. I was walking with a cane, completely gone like it never happened, because it's the carbs and the sugars that cause that pain and that inflammation. I didn't know that. No doctor ever told me that. They put me on pain meds. They had me doing physical therapy. It wasn't until I just cut out the carbs and the sugar that all that just miraculously disappeared. And one of the best parts of doing the carnivore diet is the simplicity. I'm not going to say it was always easy, because I did have my ups and downs, but it's been simple. You don't count carbs, you don't count calories. You just eat. You eat beef, butter, eggs. You eat until you're full. And that's what I did. The only problem that I ran into is my appetite completely diminished within a couple of months. And I found myself eating far too little, which is actually a problem because my body went into starvation mode and it slowed down my weight loss. But once I realized that's what it was, I started eating more and things got better. So it couldn't be any more simple. You're going to just eat meat, lots of it. You're going to eat eggs. You can use cheese. You can use dairy. I use whole cream in my coffee. I just drink water. Sometimes I have cinnamon apple tea in the evening. I use stevia. Not everyone does. Some carnivores do, some don't. There's different types of carnivores, but for the most part, anyone that eats 70% or more of their calories in meat is considered a carnivore. The other 30%, it can be dairy. A lot of people eat a lot of cheese. I don't, because I feel like that really inhibits my weight loss. So I try not to. Is that the word? Inhibit? Prohibit? I'm 63. I mix up my words a lot. But yeah, it's really helped me. I do feel so much better, and I'm hoping that we can get the word out to other people. So please, if you know of anybody that needs to see this video, please like, share, subscribe. The more of us that are out there sharing this, the more people are becoming aware. If you're a carnivore and you haven't started a YouTube channel, I wish you'd think about it, because we need more. Because we need more people to relate to. We're not all the same. Our stories are all a little bit different. And people like to find other people that they can relate to. So maybe they can't relate to my story. Maybe they need to listen to somebody like you. So yeah, consider doing that. Anyway, I'm going to share some wretched pictures. I usually burn pictures of me like this, but I can always count on my family and friends to have tons of these photos smeared all over their Facebook. So they were easy to find. Thank you very much. Anyway, without further ado, these are the pictures that I'm actually thankful that they didn't burn, because I forget. I've kind of put it out of my head. I didn't want to think about how bad it was, but yes, this is what I started at. Well, that's where I started at, and this is where I'm at now. I still have a ways to go. I'm only halfway there, but I'm not in any hurry. I feel great, and I know it's going to happen. I imagine it'll probably happen in the next 3 to 6 months, and that's okay. I'm fine with that. Like I said, it's so simple. I don't feel deprived. It hasn't even been like a diet. I feel better than ever. I'm not going to give this up. Yeah, this isn't a diet. This is a lifestyle. This is a journey, and it's a journey of good health. And I'm so glad I took that first step. But anyway, I have a lot more to share, and I'm going to make this a two-parter because there's just so much. And I know not a lot of people want to sit down and listen to me for 20 to 30 minutes. So I'm going to break it in half, and I'll post the second part of this video probably later on tonight. I'm doing, my grandkids are all coming over for what we call the annual Cousins Christmas sleepover. And there'll be 7 of them here. One will be here via FaceTime, and we're going to play games and have fun. And I'll include some footage from that. But I still have a few more things I want to share with you and some more pictures. So I hope you'll stay tuned. Anyway, you guys have a good rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, guys.